Hey guys, how you guys doing today? Today we're talking Skyscraper, the brand new Dwayne Johnson film. I'm reviewing this film for you guys. This film comes out this weekend, and this film has been on my radar for quite a while. It looks like an homage to Die Hard of some sorts, which I love the first Die Hard. It's one of my favorite action films of all time. Plus, I love me some Rock. I love me some Dwayne Johnson. Love the dude. He's always charismatic force in any film he's in. Even if the film's mediocre, Dwayne Johnson is like the Viagra to any action franchise and any film in general. When he gets popped in, that thing goes full force. And let me tell you, Skyscraper, he makes it go full force. I quite enjoyed this film. I think this is the perfect summer film. It's the middle of the summer. It's a great, grab a big bucket of popcorn or whatever kind of movie treat you like, sit down in the theater, turn your brain off, and enjoy the film on the silver screen. That's what Skyscraper is. And I also got to say, see this film in the biggest theater you can, because the visuals in here are jaw-dropping. And like I said, this is an homage to Die Hard of some sorts, but it also isn't just a ripoff of Die Hard. This film actually does have a lot of its own vibes, per se. Yes, it's about a man trying to save his family in a tower from terrorists. Sounds kind of like Die Hard, but it's not. There are other elements to it, and the action in here is actually very much greatly directed. It's actually pretty solid, except for some shaky cam action scenes, which I could have done without. There are some good action scenes in here. I do think the film would have benefited from being an R rating, but they did go for the PG-13, but I did think it got as gritty as they could for a PG-13. And Dwayne Johnson is the main star of here, but Neve Campbell, who plays his wife in here, is awesome. I was so happy to see that she wasn't just a typical damsel in distress. She was actually a badass. And I really like when films actually don't just put the wife or the daughter or some central protagonist character who is a female as a damsel. No, she is a badass, and I did like seeing that she got her own moves in here to stand up one-on-one with Dwayne Johnson. It wasn't just about him having to save her. No, she could handle her own. I'm not saying Skyscraper is the most brilliant film ever made. I'm not even saying it's an amazing film, but it is a very much enjoyable film. It's like, again, it is the perfect summer film to turn your brain off, enjoy some popcorn, sit down, and watch Dwayne Johnson kick some ass on the screen. Yes, there's cliches in here. Yes, there's tons of dialogue in here that is cheesy as hell, and there's a whole running gag in here, a running duct tape. Apparently duct tape can fix everything, because that's what this film taught me. You know where it's going to go, you know where it's going to happen, you know where the predictability is, but for some reason, I was still on the edge of my seat during the whole entire film. And I think a lot of that has to go with the direction of the film. I think the director really got me on the edge of my seat. Even though I knew how predictable this film was going to be, it still kept me there, wanting to see where it goes next. Even though I knew where it was going to go, I was still quite enjoying it. It does have some solid jokes in there that do really work out for the best. And I'll even go to say again that the action scenes were great. Some of the visuals were fantastic, and I really liked the color palette that they really did pick over into the whole film. Now, that's my film nerd side kind of coming out for this action blockbuster film, but I did really much enjoy those. So Skyscraper, it's an adrenaline-filled ride from beginning to end. Tons of fun. Kick yourself back in your seat, get some popcorn, throw it in your mouth, and watch Dwayne Johnson kick some butt on the silver screen. It's nice seeing him go from tower to tower, carrying, climbing, whatever he needs to be, but also kicking butt with these other guys when he needs to do. Yes, the villains are just Yes, the story is just cliche, and you know where it's going to go with all the foreshadowing, and yes, some of the jokes work, and some of them are cute, and some of them don't. That's what you would expect from this film. It's a cliche action film, but for some reason, Dwayne Johnson really holds it up higher, and so did the direction. I think the director really did a fantastic job on here, and I'm looking forward to whatever the guy does next. Perfect homage to Die Hard or any of the 80s and 90s action films without it ripping off those films directly, but it being itself. And I really appreciated that for the most. So with all that said, I'm going to give Skyscraper a C+. I really do recommend Skyscraper. I think it's an enjoyable film, and I'm curious to hear you guys' thoughts down below. Are you guys excited for this film, or are you not? If you guys are new here, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, so that way we can talk more movies and you guys never miss a video of mine. But also, you guys can go check out all my social media links where we can talk more geeky and movie culture over there. Plus, go hit up Sandwich on Films down below, because right down there, you guys can get into advanced movie screens like Skyscraper, check out some movie news, and also some movie reviews. So guys, of course, until next time, thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, stay classy.